Hey folks, welcome to the 5th episode of the Avalanch Conditions Report, brought to you by Whitewater Ski Resort and BackcountrySkiingCanada.com. My name's Dave, and I'm part of the snow safety team up here at Whitewater. And let's do a quick recap. So last week, we had some Arctic air settle over the region. Took our normal wind pattern from a westerly flow to an easterly flow. And what that did, we had strong easterly winds, and it kind of wrecked everything for about a day or two there. It wasn't very pleasant to be in the backcountry, and it was really cold, wind chill of -31. And what that did to the snow conditions is it made some isolated wind slabs, but mainly it just made some wind pressed snow. It really packed everything together. And then after that event, we had some surface faceting and some surface hoar develop before we got our next snowfall. So we are calling that layer the February 25th layer. Right now it's down 50 to 80 centimeters. And that's what we're seeing most of our avalanches fail on in the last week here, is on that layer, which is, harder wind pressed snow with a little bit of surface hoar and some facets on top. So since that wind event, we have had 68 centimeters of accumulated snowfall. The skiing is fantastic right now. And yeah, our biggest avalanche problem in the area, like I said, is that new snow that we've had since last week. Again, it's created a slab. We're calling it a storm slab, failing on that February 25th. And that slab is failing anywhere from 50 to 80 centimeters down. On, I think it was 4 or 5 days ago, we did have a skier accidental size 2 in Hummer A. Everybody was okay, but that was just a reminder. We haven't had these really good storms this season. We haven't had, but we haven't had too many proper storm slabs. And so it's just a reminder that if we start getting more snow, there's storm slabs out there, and that fresh storm slab takes a little while to settle out. So if you see dumps of 10, 15, 20 with southwest winds, just remember, okay, there's probably a fresh storm slab out there that I should be aware of before I go jumping into features. Otherwise, I'll mention again that deep persistent slab that we have, the November crust facet combo. That's down anywhere from 150 to 300 centimeters now. Not so much of a problem in the Whitewater area, but we are still, being selective about our terrain choices around here, avoiding those shallow rocky start zones, because that's a pretty scary layer, and it's more of an issue to the north of us and to the east of us. So if you're traveling in those areas, it's still very much a concern, more so than it is here. And appropriate terrain selection will be important to making sure you're traveling safe in the backcountry. Avalanche Canada's calling the hazard in the Whitewater area considerable, moderate. And they're talking about the recent snowfall being a storm slab with avalanche potentially going to size 2. And then moving into weather to finish it off here, it's snowing right now. The skiing is phenomenal, which is awesome. And we're looking at maybe another 5 to 10 centimeters between today and tomorrow, which is Saturday, before the taps turn off for a couple days. And then we're looking at some, dribs and drabs of snow next week before moving into a bit more of an active pattern next weekend. So that's all I got to pass along right now. I hope everybody's enjoying the really good skiing around, and just make sure you're checking the forecast before you head out, and everybody stay safe. We'll catch you next time.